What's good? What's good, man? I'm going to do it like this, man. I'm going to get right to it, right? Number one, I want to say Tariq Nasheed did not raise $1 million for the museum. And of course, Morris TV touched on it into more details. But me doing my due diligence, I run a radio station. And at the end of the week, they give you your numbers. So if I got, 1,700 listeners, it'll tell you, okay, Monday, 232 people listen. You know what I mean? Show you the city and the time and how long they listen. You know what I mean? It's a graph. Tuesday, 300 people listen. Wednesday, 137. Thursday, 400. Friday, 500. Saturday, 600. Sunday, 47 people. At the end of the week, this is your total. You understand? So, they give you a graph of how many people listen to my radio station. And, that's what they come up with the numbers. If you look at it in a basketball scenario, okay, they say this player scored, 6,000 points, for the season. His average is 32.2, points, a game. Well, how did he come up with the 32 points a game? How do you determine that? Well, it's easy. This game he scored 45 points. This game he scored, 50 points. This game 30 points. This game 27. This game 18. So you do that for 82 games. And at the end of 82 games, what you do, you divide up his average. 6,000 divided by 82, that's what your average is in basketball. So that's how they come up with the number. They don't just come out the clear blue sky and say, oh yeah, 40 points down. They take everything that you scored for the season, Same with the assists, same with the steals. How many steals did he get? Divide that by this. That's how they come up with your average. This ain't rocket science. And then that's where you get your average. So when you're dealing with the money that he's supposed to raise, if you look at it, let's say he did for 30 days. See, the whole thing is, if I don't raise the money, everybody get their money back automatically. I ain't got no hands in it. I can't touch it. Boom. So I want y'all to listen. If I say I'm raising $10,000, I'm going to build a youth center, and me want to build a youth center, I need $10,000. If I don't get the $10,000, everybody get their money back. So either we going to do it or we not, right? So what end up happening? Let's say on the day of, I only got $8,500, $8,700, I'm $1,200 short. You think I'm going to get all that money back to the people? Or would I put the $1,200 in there myself, knowing that the money's going back to who? Me. What do it matter? You know what I mean? If the pot's short and it don't matter, the pot go back to you. What do it matter if you put your money in there just to make sure you make that hit? Like on Harlem Nights when they robbing Buzzy Calhoun, and they say it don't matter. We put our money with his money. You know what I'm saying? And they money with their money, it don't matter because we gonna rob them. It's all come back to us anyway. Because remember they wanted to put $500,000 on Jack Johnson. I mean the white boy to win instead of Jack Johnson, but Jack Johnson his man. So they like, okay, cool. We'll put so Buzzy we know Jack Johnson. They don't think we took a dive. So they gonna put more money in it anyway. It's just more money for us. But it don't matter. The money coming back to us anyway because we gonna rob them. We just gonna get more of Buzzy money because he gonna put more money in thinking that we got Jack Johnson, to was it Jack Dempsey, Jack, whoever the fuck it was, to take a hit. But it didn't matter. We gonna rob him. We just getting more Buzzy money that he gonna bet more, So that's what it was with Tariq, man. He I just want people to be aware. I want people to be aware. He robbing the system, man. He robbing the system. And everybody doing a robbing. I rob, you rob, everybody rob. But come on, bro. You doing it, blankly. Like you making a living off this shit. The IRS let everybody cheat on their taxes. But they ain't gonna let you cheat out $1,000 or something. You ain't on goddamn it open up no goddamn it no goddamn it no business or you're not gonna get on trying to get over on the IRS. They let you cheat. That's why they say everybody cheat on their taxes. I used to do taxes. So they'll let you add $1,000 to your federal withdrawal. So if they take out $7,000 and you put that on your taxes, you can add and say $8,000. That'll give your taxes another $1,000. That's the most they really allow before they start fucking with you. So they give everybody $1,000. They ain't really arguing with that. But if you start talking that $10,000, $20,000 shit, they gonna audit your ass. Because they know you full of shit. You being greedy. And that's what it is about dude. He being greedy. We'll let you steal here and there and hit the motherfuckers side the head. But at some point, bro, come on, man. You got to sit back. So that's, so y'all just look at his numbers, man. Up until the day of, he was still like damn near what? He was a lot of money short. He was like about shit. He was probably a couple of 100,000 short. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at the graph, the money that was coming in wasn't coming in like that, the donations. He probably doing an average of what? Shit. 12 to 14, maybe 15 grand a day, something like that. And then on last day, $250,000. Come on, man. Somebody just say, you know what, I'm gonna be a big, contributor and just give the rest of this money. They would have been did that. So no, he had somebody put that money in there to make sure he get the money back. He probably gave it to him like, listen to me, man, I can't let this money go. We 250,000 short. You give me 250,000, man, we cash out, man, I'll give you 300,000. You make 50,000. Clean this day. You make 50,000. So who not gonna do that? Because at the end of the day, what he gonna get? And he still started asking for money. He made 1 million and 100,000 something. He made some good money. So it really, just look into that, because I'm talking to not the FBA, but the DBA, dumb black Americans. Cause that's what you dudes is. Y'all come through my inbox about FBA all day. You niggas dumb as hell, man. You really dumb, man. And he, just look into that. Okay. Another thing is that Musuem life that he just aired the other day. It took everything in my power to watch that shit. Now listen to me, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't feeling it when it first came on, because you can see that it was a paid actor. Dude come in with a drum, he want $20,000 for it, still got the sweat on it. That was a giveaway gimmick. And then you got for $20,000, well, give me 15. Well, give me 1,000, give me 500, fucking take it. Then the lady come in with a skull, that's been in the family forever. The women actors are very, 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 very bad. I like T. Boy, I fucked the dog shit out of T. I put a baby in T ass. I like her. She natural. She ain't doing too much over a part. The other girl, I think Amy or something. The first two girls, I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling them. They it's not. They're not good for TV. But I like the way he got it. Now keep in mind, that's a fake Pawn Stars setup, and I know that because Pawn Stars was one of my favorite TV shows. I watched them now, all the Pawn Stars. You come in, how the people do this, then you come back and kind of give your input on what just happened, or some love and hip hop. They'll show some scenes, a fight scene, then they come back to the person, they explain, well, yeah, right here. So I like where he going with that. I might, cause I'm doing some shit, so look out, cause I got something coming up to where, I'm gonna be, filming my shit, right? But, so 30 minutes into it, I started feeling it. I was kind of, I was seeing where he was at with it. So, I'm gonna give him one thumbs up, one thumbs down for that Musuem life. You know what I'm saying? It could be better. He can get better actors, you know what I mean? And it's like, I see where he at with this. One thumbs up, one thumbs down, but I like it. I wasn't feeling it, but I do like it. So I'm cool with the Musuem life. Them actors, they just acting off the dome. They need to do better. I can do better than that shit. I'm a real street nigga. You know what I mean? So my shit come naturally. They was kind of, I don't know, camera shy or something. It just, you can just tell it was kind of like of an act. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, it's cool. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give it 1 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. But I can 100% sure say it set out like a fake Pawn Stars. That's, you know, I understand where he's going with it, but I'm going to say that about that. Now, the Dallas Expo, that's pretty much like, and you know what, I said this to myself. I said, that's more like a flea market, bro. See, this the thing, you know, which I said, well, about 3 months ago, I say, listen to me, man, if you get, I was telling people, I said, if you get you know, by the table, you know, and I don't know what the table costs. Some people say 500, some maybe $250. You got 100 tables out there. He clocking dollars. A lot of people say he lost money. And I ain't talking about Moore's TV. Some other people say he lost money doing that. You know what I mean? Because he had to pay a lot of people. They say it wasn't hitting like it was. Nobody really knows what he did. He, you know, he could have made some money. He could have broke even. You know what I'm saying? He could have, you know, I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, they said it was more vendors than people. And then, you know, I know for sure about them expos because I'm a DJ. So I do a lot of, you know, I DJ a lot of pop-up shops in Chicago. And you'll have 50 people out there. You know what I'm saying? They'll get the gym room and everybody out there, you know, got their table, what they set up. And you got to have some real exclusive shit out there. You know what I'm saying? For that to sell. Motherfucker be coming out there with sex toys. Ain't nobody probably be buying that shit because, hell, it's 1,000 people out here watching. Who the fuck want to be buying, you know, sex toys? No, they gonna order that shit online or go to the fucking sex store 3 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? No one's going to be buying sex toys. They be having that shit at the lounge and everything, and that shit be sitting there. Nobody, they'll come look at it and keep walking. Nobody's going to buy that shit. You gotta have some real exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying? We got iPhones out here. We got weed out here. You gotta have something that people want. Because he made a lot of money on that. He really did. He made a lot of money on that. And with him making a lot of money on there, the people didn't really make what they put in. That's what I believe. So I'm thinking that people lost money unless you stayed out there. You got to catch a plane. You got to do this. You got to do that. I mean, I know from Chicago to Dallas, the plane ticket used to cost me $98 round trip. It could have went up, you know, based on the, you know, the economy or something, or it could be cheap. People might not be traveling. But at the end of the day, I can tell you one thing. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody didn't cash out on that. They didn't. Everybody didn't cash out on that. Motherfuckers lost money on that shit. You can best believe that. They lost money on that shit. You know? And I know people listen to me what I be saying. Because, you know what I'm saying, I get pretty good views, you know what I mean, when you know, I do my, you know, my take on Tariq. And, you know, yeah, I ain't been around in about 3 months because, like I said, I got other shit that I'm doing, other content. My life don't revolve around him. But, you know, like I say, regardless of me doing these videos, I still watch him, you know what I'm saying? You know, I do have my opinion and my, you know, and I comment, you know, on shit. But, you know, no hate here, but I am going to point shit out. I point shit out with anybody. With me, anybody can get it. You feel me? But that a lot of people lost money on that. They say he lost money on that. Now, I'm not sure if he lost money on it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But one thing for sure, two things for certain, them vendors did not make what they spent. I'm not even sure if they broke even. Like I said, I don't know. Now, the table cost $100 or something, a table, and they made, like I say, it wasn't a lot of money. When you go to these expos, I'm telling y'all, I'm a DJ. I DJ pop-up shops. That's what an expo is. a little pop-up. People out there selling shit. I done did hundreds of these things. You understand what I'm saying? I done did hundreds of these things. You understand? I done did hundreds of these things. People don't make money for that. One female, my homie, his girl, they did one last summer on 47 at King Drive. You had about, 30 vendors in there. Wasn't nobody in there buying nothing. You just got the people there sitting there. They hire a DJ for the entertainment, so it won't be all dry and everything. And, it'd be like a party scene, but don't nobody in there buying nothing, man. You gotta have some exclusive shit. Very exclusive to where people just lined up getting that shit. You set up a snowball stand in that motherfucker, you'll sell more snowballs than, you will whatever they selling. Like I say, people be having books and all that stuff, and I understand, people want to make money, I understand the concept of it. But like, that ain't, you don't need to do that. Y'all can do that shit yourself. You can go set up outside and, like people do in Chicago and Miami. You can just go set up in a nice busy area, set up a table, put you a Bluetooth speaker out there, and boom, you doing your thing for free. You know what I'm saying? What he do, he try to use his following. You look, damn, he got 87,000 followers, and you know what I'm saying? And, he promotes your stuff on his channel. Man, people, listen to me, people don't attend to that, man. That shit don't let the numbers fool you. Numbers will fool you. Like, damn, man, he got 1 million views. And he doing this, he doing that. If he promote mine, 1 million people gonna see my stuff. Shit, I get at least 5,000, 10,000. God damn it, new buyers. No, that shit don't work like that, man. No. Same shit, people be putting people on their YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? Hassan Campbell. He bring people on their page, and you know what I'm saying? Some people, they make sure you follow my man, woo woo woo. But people fuck with who they fuck with. He built his platform. He got his own following. His following ain't gonna be your following now. Don't get me wrong. It can happen like that because before I knew Tariq, I was fucking with Umar Johnson. I didn't know who the fuck Tariq was until they started beefing. I was fucking with Umar Johnson. And so when we're fucking with Umar Johnson, you know what I'm talking about? He's saying, talking about Tariq. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Tariq. Then I don't know who he was. I was following Umar Johnson because he was all over, the Breakfast Club. He's everywhere. I'm like, man, this dude talk pretty good. And so when he got to beefing with Tariq, everybody want to know who Tariq was. So when I watched Tariq, I'm listening to him. I'm like, okay, he had good content back in the day. Then that's when I still wasn't following him, but as time went by and I started listening to his content, I'm like, what, I kind of like this dude. I heard both sides of the story. I fuck with both of them. Now I don't even fuck with Umar. I fuck with Tariq. I don't even fuck with Umar. You see what I'm saying? And then from Tariq, look at Moore's TV. Don't no motherfucker know who this dude is. Now, look at him. He got his following up. He getting 6,000 views. At first, he was getting 200 views. He gets 7,000 views. But he only make his views about Tariq. And you got a lot of people that hate Tariq. So they'll go over there just to, side with him. Me, hey, I put them paws on any motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I got, I just put content. I got whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just throw that shit out there. You feel me? But I'm just really speaking on him on this. Okay. So yeah, man, that flea market shit, man, that shit, man, that shit don't be what people think, man. It just don't be what people think, man. People be looking at numbers. Don't get fooled by that shit. Do not get fooled by that shit. Now, another thing I noticed, Tariq do a lot of flirting. He do a lot of flirting with these, he got these pretty women. He always got pretty women around, and he do a lot of flirting with them. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I bet my bottom dollar that he out there having an affair with one of them, he got an affair with somebody. Leslie's never around, and he try to keep his content clean because he know Leslie every now and then might be viewing. He might not even know. He knows she gonna see the content. It's out there. So he can't really do a lot of shit that he will flat out do right out, in plain sight. So, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, you got to keep in mind that all these pretty women that he be having, and you can just tell the body language, like, you know, it's like he say little things that, you know, give him kind of away. You know, he say little things that give him away. You know, flirtation shit. I'm telling you, because I've been a hoe for shit. I've been a hoe for over 25, 30 years. I was a nation hoe. I was fucking with all types of females. I was considered a bust down. So I know how hoes work. Tariq is a hoe. Tariq might be eating one of them girl pussy, T or somebody. T bad than a motherfucker. You know, she bad as hell. But he always get the young pretty, and I understand, you know, pretty women, people come in there, watch, I get you. But, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, he's still a man. You know, you remember the broad that he fired. Maybe he doing a TV show, radio show, 4-5 years back. I forgot the Tariq, that radio, whatever shit he was doing, and he fired the broad on the air because she was going back and forth with him and challenged his manhood. And he like, you know what, you can go. No, you can go right now. Bye. And, you know, she ended up coming out like a month or so. And she was saying, like, you know what, it just, y'all don't even know him. I work with him. It's so much shit about him. Y'all just do not know. I'm not going to even say nothing. Talking like that, that's cold. She talking that cold, saying that, man, you know, because you keep in mind, remember, she said she was in the car with Tariq. She like, well, what the fuck he do? Give me $100? Nigga, that shit, that's not enough for my car. I pay my car insurance with that. Remember, she said that, right? Well, her saying that, remember, why would you be in the car with Tariq like 2 a.m. in the morning when you know they got to that argument and all that shit? Why is you in the car with him if you got your own car? Why is you in the car with this man? Like she said, we was in the car by herself and he kind of snapped on me. Only time a man would snap on a female if you fucking her, eating her pussy or something, or y'all got some sexuality going on, or y'all in some type of relationship. What reason would it be for him to get mad at you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when she asked you, like, are you a pimp or something like that? And he got mad, remember? When she asked him, was he a pimp? And he got like, well, where's you hearing this from? You know, and he started snapping on her, and I think probably put out the car, some shit. Like, she said she was, you know, like, he just went bananas on her. And she kept saying, y'all just don't know him. I used to work with him. And how she saying, even back then, before he even came with this fake, you know, persona, she was saying that she brought ideas to him, he shot it down. He don't give a fuck about no community, none of that. He'll do anything to get on top. Duh. This is the person who worked with him, who spilled the beans. The video out there on YouTube. Go find it. You know, it's out there. You know, she did a whole interview. You know, so a zebra don't change its stripes. When somebody show you who they is, believe them. Believe them. The zebra don't change the stripes. You understand? But I'm telling you, this dude is a flirt. I said this in my previous video. Just look at a body language. Look, you gotta look at the people's eyes. Look how a person, you know, how we said back in the old days, he undressed me with his eyeball. I mean, you looking at a motherfucker in lust. Your eyes tell it all. You looking at a person with glary eyes, like, damn, boy, I fuck the dog shit out you. You know what I'm saying? You know, sort of, you know, the way motherfuckers look at Lassie with her. She's not her non-FB ass, but you know, it is what it is. That's that man's wife. I'm not gonna speak on it. Y'all know where I stand with it, you know. Y'all know where I stand with it. As I said, I will fuck the dog shit out of Leslie. On my, hey, I'll put some powder on her ass, some lard, some baby oil, slap a little peanut butter in the middle of the lard, put my dick there in her ass. I'm gone. On my mama. Yeah. Every time I hit the ass from the back, the baby powder going like poof, poof, poof. I'll fuck the dogs out that little bitch. Yeah. Yeah, that's me though. Okay, well, again, you know, he's still pushing this FBA talk. You understand what I'm saying? Again, FBA is not real. That's been proven. It's not real. You know, he trademarked that. You know, all these fake holiday with Tussie, what's a Tussie? Listen to me, man. He trying to be known for something. You know, I'm not mad at him. I understand where he's coming from. But he be He keeps saying us as foundational black Americans. He keep putting, he's very smart. He say that all the time to put in your head that you are a foundation black American, and you're not. You're fucking Israelites. You're from the 12 tribes, or you're either a Gentile. There's no FBA in the Bible. You can't just make up some shit. God gave people the names. God. If you don't believe in God, then this conversation too deep for you. He gave the people the name. He gave you the Ephraim, the Asher, the Simeon, the Judah, the Reubens, the Levi, the Benjamins, the Zebulons, and the Gads, he gave you them names. There's no fucking FBA. And if you're not one of them, you Moab, which is the Chinese, the Asians. Or you're Gentile, which is the white man, Esau. There's no fucking FBA. You niggas dumb, man. Y'all let a nigga just put a title over y'all. And I understand the way he trying to explain it, but no, bro, you just can't make up a nationality. You just can't do that, bro. There was no FBA before today. So, you know what I'm saying? If there was no FBA before today, then what I'm telling you is, how can it just be a FBA? If just as up to 4 or 5 years ago, FBA appeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how long he been with the FBA shit? A couple of years now? That shit is not real, man. But he's still trying to push the narrative, and, he's speaking in a leader role, but yet he's no leader. Stop speaking in a leader role, because when that shit go down, they gonna be at you, fams. You understand that? They're gonna be at you. Stop speaking in a leader role. You keep talking like you're a leader. Folks, y'all need to be real careful for that. Folks, us as a foundation Black America, we the grassroots, we got to stand on that. He make y'all feel good. Then what he do, he'll do a joke or two, he'll laugh with people. You know what I'm saying? And, again, he always promoting that shit. One of them t-shirts he had on, it was kind of fly. I was feeling that. So I don't mind if he promoting people's shit if they, he should do that. If you got some shit. That's what Tupac did with Car Kanai. Car Kanai wasn't shit. Tupac said he'll wear his shit for free. Then that shit started going over to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And they, the rappers made that shit famous. If y'all want to talk some real history. Car Kanai, he was struggling. He wasn't really doing his thing. When Tupac started wearing his shit, Car Kanai, Tupac brought that shit out and wore that shit. I'll sport your shit free. So, it's not really a lot of real niggas that's like that. And today, people like, okay, yeah, I'll do it, it's for a fee. You know what I mean? So they started sending all that shit. Then FUBU started trying to do that shit. He started talking that racist shit. He don't want niggas wearing this shit. And what happened to him? He fell down. Niggas make this shit run. The grassroots. Same shit that happened with, what's dude's name? What the fuck was that? That shit was just on my mind. I hope not do this. I know FUBU, he fucked his shit up. Somebody else did some shit. Adidas. Would they try to do that shit with Kanye West? What happened to them? They lost what? $1 billion? $500 million? Come on, man. We fuck with each other, So, yeah, we can get shit popping. As grassroots, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't mind people making a couple dollars off a person, man. I don't mind that. But at some point, bro, you just gotta be, you gotta be humble with the shit, bro. You just, hey, I'll let you steal a cookie. You ain't gonna steal the milk too. All right? You'll pay for the milk. You understand? You'll pay for the milk. But really, that's what it was. This was been overdue. It's been overdue. We had to kind of, I had to kind of, figure out if I even want to do this or not. You know what I mean? Because I don't like black bashing people. I still, like I fuck with him. But, a lot of shit he do and say pisses me off. And I don't know if people are aware, but yeah, this dude got to be stopped at some point. Now, I ain't gonna do like Morris, and he made his whole, his living off Tariq. I come through every 3-4 months. If I see some shit that just don't look right, I'm gonna warn the people. That's what I do. Y'all can take it or not. You can be a fool if you want. You know what I mean? That's on you. That's on you. You know what I'm talking about? But, can't say that you wasn't warned. Again, y'all be on the lookout, man. I got some good shit coming, man. I'm finna do some little basketball series with my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm into that sports shit, so I'm gonna be dropping that on this page here. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually moving out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing some shit in some other cities. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna be down in Chicago. Chicago getting out of hand. It's getting bad. Summer finna hit. It's murder season. I'm getting the hell up out of here. I done did my time. So yeah, I'm finna be gone pretty soon. Like actually in a couple days. Today is Friday. I'll be gone Sunday. I'm packed up. I'll be gone. I'm gonna go to where it's a little more low key. You know what I'm saying? I can focus on my content. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna be doing different things. So y'all bear with me, man. And, y'all subscribe to the channel. You understand? And I'm gonna be bringing it to y'all, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot more live content live. It just right now, I'm not positioned to be live right now. So I'm gonna get it to you like this. But y'all kind of, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna bring it to you, man, as always. The people that came in to support me, and you know me, I read comments. Again, I'm saying as I say it all the time. You comment there, my comment with some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna respond to that shit, bro. A lot of y'all probably just gonna. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with the little clip of the female that was saying the things about Tariq. You feel me? She said she worked with him. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all check it out. You feel me? And hey, it is what it is. I'm out. Check it out.
That's funny at all. It's not funny. I don't think it's that type of shit. I don't like. We're about black empowerment. We're not about tearing down each other, which clearly he is, and I'm not. We're just not on the same page, and that's okay. It's okay. Not everybody going to agree, or not everybody going to like you, and that's cool. Okay? Now, there are other things that I'm just not going to go in detail on, that me, Layla, and Chris will always talk about Tariq and how shiesty he was behind the scenes, okay? The things that he would do and say. Look, I'm just tell you one example. I brought some statistics about black people and where we're at economically, and I wanted to talk to him about us trying to get some things together right here in America to help black people, because financially black folks ain't doing good. So do you not know that he didn't give a damn? He didn't care. He did not care. Okay? Now, this is a man that is supposed to be about black empowerment, right? He didn't give a damn that black folks are struggling economically. And then when I had an idea that I presented to him that we should start doing, he was not interested, and he didn't give a damn about the statistics or the facts. He didn't even care to hear about it. So this is a man that we cling to as black empowerment, right? Now, I feel about a grown-ass man talking to 18-year-olds that call up. See, this is what really made me side-eye him even more, when it was an 18-year-old girl that called up on the show. And she was saying how she still was a virgin, how, getting advice from him on how to talk to guys and stuff like that. And this man going to sit here and tell her, basically, she need to get out there and start sucking dick and stuff like that. Now, this man has a 17-year-old daughter. What kind of advice is that to give a young black female who's calling you for advice, and your advice to go tell a virgin is to go suck dick? See, I don't like shit like that. I don't. And the shit ain't funny. But Tariq is just petty. He's just a petty old pervert nigga. That's how I saw him. Because I'm like, A married man should not be talking about other women's vaginas. I'm sorry, but maybe that's what y'all want y'all husbands to talk about, but this is a married man, and this man is talking about other women's vaginas and what sexual positions we're in. I'm sorry, but that's inappropriate, and that's just where I draw the line. Okay, if that doesn't tell you what kind of man he is, that, fuck all that. That's entertainment. That shit ain't funny. You're married. That shit ain't funny. And I'm sorry, but I don't know any grown-ass men his age that even talk and act that way, whether it's entertainment or not. There are plenty of dudes that we follow that's entertaining and they don't talk that way. Okay, I find it highly inappropriate. It was so inappropriate that my own dad didn't even want to listen to the show anymore, because he just couldn't take the fact that Tariq would be talking like that on the show. And my dad is Tariq's age. So you guys can sit here and make excuses for the tomfoolery all you want. But the reality is, a lot of niggas that's really about that black empowerment side-eye Tariq. And he was inappropriate, period. And I just didn't agree with how he will be coming off to young women and young men, period. I that's my opinion. You guys can disagree, whatever. You guys can say whatever you want about me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to always keep it real. And I'm going to always be about black empowerment and black men. Okay? Now, if that's something that you don't want to believe, then that's fine. Any of that on the show. I never confronted him about any of that shit on the show. Okay? It ain't the time and it ain't the place. You feel me? Like, I never once said, Tariq, I side-eye you because you have a biracial wife. And not only do you have a biracial wife, but your biracial wife has a white little sister from the same white mama. So no wonder you sit here and preach that not all white people are bad, because you have to live with them. They're in your family, so of course not all white people are bad. So... So, I'm not going to say that on air, that I side-eye you, nigga, because if you really about black empowerment, why the fuck are you with a biracial woman? Period. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about, oh, she's very much so black. She has a white mother. A white woman raised this woman. So how black could she really be? A white woman raised her. Okay? And it's white women that keep up and perpetuate white supremacy. Who you think is raising all these white supremacist men? So I side-eye you for that. That's just me. Y'all don't have to agree, and I'm cool with that. I side-eye a nigga that claim he about black empowerment, but then gonna marry a biracial wife and then gonna tell people to go get a biracial woman because they're more docile. I'm side-eyeing you, nigga. Period. And if you don't believe me, the nigga did say on his podcast years ago that you should get a biracial woman because they are docile. Okay? So I don't have to make any of this shit up. I don't lie on people. One thing I'm not is a liar. Now you can go find the receipts on that. Since y'all so good at that, go find the receipts on that. I don't have to sit here and lie about that shit. So I side-eye a nigga that say shit like that. Because I'm a black woman. And you sitting here telling me that biracials are better than me, a pure black woman, then nigga, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm side-eyeing you. So I side-eye any black person that sit here and say not all white people are bad. But like I said, he has to say that because he's married to a biracial woman whose mother is white and has a little sister that's white. So of course you gotta say that. So I mean, Tariq, all I'm gonna say about him even more, like I said, I'm not gonna rag on this man because there's other shit that I can say that I'm just not going to say. But it's something about a man that has some age with him that go and marry a woman that's 25 years old. That's all. That's just what it is. You marry a woman that's 25 years old because you can control her. She's young-minded, and you can tell her what the fuck to do. Period. Because I'm going to tell you something. Tariq doesn't act like that when he gets around good and grown women that got age on him. See, what he does is surrounds himself with young girls because young girls are naive and they're going to kiki it up to his fuckery. That's why he surrounds himself with young women. You never see him surrounded by good and grown women that are his age and got some life experience. Period. Why do you think a 40-something-year-old man will get with a woman that's 19 years old? Why? Why do you think that is? Even my dad was sitting here and say, ain't shit a 25-year-old woman can give me. Alright, so that just goes to show you that he just wants women around that are clueless, that don't know shit, that would just laugh at his bullshit. Me, I'm not that type. I don't find any of that shit funny. Some of that shit I didn't find funny. And, you know, for a grown-ass man that's in his 40s to sit here and clown a 25-year-old female instead of handling like a grown man would do, that, to me, I don't need to talk about his character anymore. That just shows who he is. No, that's the thing. I didn't get paid for 1804. I didn't get paid at all. It's so much shit that y'all don't know that goes on behind the scenes. And y'all think y'all know. Like, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all think y'all know somebody because they have a platform and they're popular. Like, y'all be thinking y'all know these celebrities. Y'all don't fucking know them. Y'all don't know him. I work with the man. How you gonna tell me what he doing and I work with him every single week? Okay? How are you going to sit here and tell me? And mind you, I'm a person that he's calling an agent. And mind you, I've worked with celebrities before for modeling wise. But yeah, I'm an agent. You know, when I asked him about being a pimp, I was riding in the car with him and I was alone. This dude got so mad that I honestly believed, and I'm not making this shit up. This is my experience. I don't, he could disagree with it. That's cool. And not everybody has to agree with my experience. I understand that. But my feeling was, it was very awkward. I felt like he was very belligerent, and he caught such a bad attitude just from me asking that question. Okay? And then he's going to say, where did you hear it from? And me, being the agent that I am, I didn't want to say who told me. So I was like, I found out online. Where? Who online? Who? Where? Online. All you got to do is Google your name and that shit comes up. I don't have to lie about that. He's also, you're going off gossip. Well, I guess. Yeah, sure. I guess I am going off gossip. But that's why I'm bringing it to you, asking you if the shit is true about you. I mean, shit, you mad that I'm going off gossip, but our whole Ism radio show is about gossip. So it's like, really, like, the contradictions that's what I really don't like about Tariq. It's the contradictions. I don't like that. So why are we on the show? If we can't get help from you, if we're not progressing, then why are we here? Because I'm sorry, like, $85 for the show, that's nothing. That shit went to my car insurance. Like, $85 for the show, I'm okay.